Hey, what's going on, Guardians? TBL here with your weekly reset guide for April 11th, 2017. For the Challenge of Elders modifiers this week, the modifiers are Specialist, Solar Burn, and a Grenade Kill bonus, so get those solar snipers and shotguns ready. Three bosses you'll be facing are Kexus the Betrayed, the Seditious Mind, and the Wretched Knight. For the Nightfall this week, we are taking on the Abomination Heist with the Hive formerly known as Fogoth the Untamed. Modifiers are Epic, Berserk, Small Arms, Chaff, and Fresh Troops. No Elemental Burn this time around, but you've got that Small Arms there. Watch out for Chaff though, stuff's going to be sneaking up behind you. Alright, for the weekly Heroic Strike playlist, the modifiers are Heroic, Small Arms, Fresh Troops, and Airborne. And then moving on to the Daily Story Mission playlist modifiers for this week. This time around, we've got Heroic, Ironclad, and Airborne. That's a decent list of PvE content right there to keep you Guardians busy. Now let's head over to the PvP side and see what we've got. This week we've got the return of Mayhem Clash, Control, the Supremacy Game Mode, Elimination, Salvage, and finally Rumble, giving you a lot of different choices to choose from. Now, of course, also we've got Iron Banner coming back today, which is going to be the Control Game Mode, and we'll be covering that a little bit later. Alright, moving on to Fellwinter's Peak, this week at the Crypt arc, we've got the Memory of Scory with a Discipline Strength build. It's about 91% overall, which is better than, we've gotten in previous days, but still you could do a little bit better. Then we've got the Memory of Radagast with another Discipline Strength roll. It's only about an 84% stat roll, you could probably avoid that. And the same could be said for the Memory of Gellion, which has got a Strength Focus roll of about 87%. Again, no real zingers this week. You could probably hold on to your tokens until she brings something better. Well, that is if she brings something better. Alright, moving on to the tower, first up at Lord Shaxx, we've got a Hunt for Glory, where you need to exercise your skills in the Supremacy Match playlist. You gotta get 7 match completions, 50 primary kills, 30 kill credits, and 20 crests denied. Then we've got Taking Control, where you need to play in the Control playlist. Yeah, perfect for Iron Banner. And then at the Crucible Quartermaster, this week's weapon bounties are Stopping Power, where you need to use hand cannons to get kills in the Crucible. This is the big one if you're trying to get yourself that Aya Saluna. Burst of Victory, where you need to utilize pulse rifles to get kills in the Crucible. Short Range Devastation, where you need to utilize shotguns to get 25 kills in the Crucible. They'll Never See It Coming, where you need to utilize sniper rifles to get kills in the Crucible. And finally, of course, Choose Your Moment, where you need to use heavy weapons to get kills in the Crucible. All of these drop great weapons, and you should honestly be completing as many of them per week as possible. Alright, moving into the Material Exchange, this week, of course, Eris Morn is taking everything smelly that she can from the Hive. Dead Orbit this week is taking Spirit Bloom donations. The Future War Cult this week is taking Spin Metal donations. And finally, the New Monarchy this week is also taking Spin Metal donations for rep. If you're looking to farm up this rep, remember to complete the Nightfall first. Getting that extra little bit of a EXP buff definitely helps. Alright, moving on to the Reef and our main man, Varix. We've already covered the Challenge of Elders modifiers, but the bounties this week are Deadshot, where you need to kill enemies with precision shots in level 41 Prison or Challenge of Elders. Close Still Counts, where you need to utilize grenades to kill enemies in level 41 or Challenge of Elders. And finally, Firefighter, where you need to utilize solar abilities to get kills in level 41 or the Challenge of Elders. And our final stop of the day is, of course, with Petrovenge and the Queen's Wrath. And this week, her wanted bounty is for Shoal Uth, Horror of Oryx. You can find him on Mars or Venus. Easiest way to get into contact with the big guy is just to spawn into the Barrens on Mars, the very first patrol area. Then we've got Take Them Out Mars, where you need to kill 12 Taken Lieutenants on Mars. Take Them All, where you need to kill 100 Taken. Super simple. Queen's Champion, where you need to defeat 50 minions of the darkness and complete the Challenge of Elders. Queen's Treasure, where you need to open the treasure chest at the end of level 41 Prison of Elders. And finally, Queen's Eye, where you need to land 30 precision kills on taken enemies. And alright, Guardians, that's pretty much it for your weekly reset guide for April 11th, 2017. It's another big week in the Age of Triumph. We've got some fresh new content for you to dive on into and some revamped old content with the King's Fall raid. I can't wait to get in there with my team just to get my hands on some of that armor. I'm not really that excited about going for an adept exotic Zali's Bane, but who knows, maybe somebody out there's excited for that. But that's it for this guide video, but remember, Iron Banner is going live later today. We will have a vendor review of all the stuff that Lady Aphrodite's going to be bringing us, and of course we will have our vendor recommendation rolls for all of the vendor weapons that are available to us this week. Those will be in later videos, probably sometime later today. But alright, it's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys have a wonderful week in the world of Destiny, and as always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty.